Hey guys, this is a Hunter Topper, and basically, this is how you take a kind of existing client list that's not in Facebook and then import it into Facebook from either like QuickBooks or Intuit or pretty much like any small business POS system. I created this video because mainly I had the question, but I couldn't find a video on YouTube to actually point me in the right direction. So, anyways, I had a client of mine send me an email. This is his client list here, and we'll kind of get off that because that's his actual client list. But basically, he's been collecting names, phone numbers, emails, addresses, city, state, zip for the last 5 years now inside of his POS. And he was trying to find out how to remarket to them in the most effective way. And he was thinking cold calls. He was thinking sending them mail alerts. And I was like, well, let's do Facebook instead. I bet you we can take that info and put it into Facebook. Well, it took me a day or two, but I finally figured out how to get it into Facebook to finally to remarket to those people again. And I'm gonna show you that here. So basically, I took his list and I put it into my Google Drive account. And so now this is what you'll get from. And I recommend you go do this. You can go download this from Facebook. This is like their kind of like their example audience. And basically, I put it into an Excel spreadsheet, and I found it best if you copy their exact. So like first name is FN, lowercase, last name LN, zip, CT, ST, country. Is make these you only need these ones. You really only need, if you have email and name, you're solid. But if you don't have email, like my client didn't have a lot of emails, we just use phone number, first name, last name, zip code. And like those four, it found like 90% of the list. So it was really, 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 really high. So basically, the next thing to do was, so we downloaded this audience, and basically I just kind of inputted him in here, right? I just copy and pasted all the phone numbers in a row, all the names in a row, all the last names in a row, all the zip codes in a row, any emails they had all in a row. And this is kind of like what you'll get, but obviously a much bigger list. And so then you go ahead and just save this to your desktop as whatever you want. You just save it as computer repair, customer list. So the next thing you need to do is have a business Facebook account. That's the best way to do it. And so this is kind of like my testing one. It's not my business's one because I don't want to have all of my campaigns and everything show up over here. But anyways, so you have your list now downloaded to your desktop, and now you're like, okay, well, how do I get that into Facebook? So what you do is you go to Ad Manager, and you go over to Audiences, and hopefully it doesn't load. Yeah, cool. So then you're going to go Create Audience, Custom Audience. You're going to do Customer File, and you're going to do Add Customers from your own file, copy and paste, and you're like, yeah, I accept it, whatever. So now you can see here like which things they'll actually accept. If you have your birth, gender, age, country. But like I said, you really need maybe 3 to 5 of these in order for Facebook to really know what it is. So select origin directly from customers. So this is like what I do. That's just the one that I do, is because it is like the information that I've had for my clients is directly from their customer base from Intuit and QuickBooks and stuff like that. And then basically you're going to upload the file. So I'm going to go ahead and just take this file, this example audience here, and we're just going to go file, download as. When you download as, make sure it's CSV. Then we're just going to do desktop, example audience, save. So we saved it. We're going to go back. And so basically, we're just going to go ahead and drag and drop that bad boy in here. And it's going to start uploading it. And then from here, you can go ahead and hit, you can go ahead and name whatever it is that you want. Obviously, ours is just the example. So you hit next. So you see how all of these highlighted green? That means the reason it highlighted green right off the rip is because my first columns were set up correctly. Again, ST, CT, zip, LN, FN. If you do not have them set up in this way, I found out that it'll understand that these are emails, but you'll have to click this little drop-down menu and actually physically click on email, and then it'll give you that green arrow. So if you see that your list is populated in your row, but this is not a green arrow, click this, go down, and whatever it is, just fill it in there, and it'll make it go green. So as you can see how it's all green, it all looks good. It's got my zip code, cities, countries, counties, blah, 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 blah. It even shows me the maps and will be uploaded. Go ahead and upload and create. So now it's not going to do anything. Oh, okay. Well, I guess it'll upload that fake list. So it told me that 9 rows were uploaded 100%. Awesome. So now from here, you can create a lookalike audience or create an ad. I'll show this in another video because again, I want to make sure that when I hit this create an ad button, I'm not going to my actual ad account. But basically, now that this is in here, you have your list right here. So when you go create, oh, well, actually, it's updating audience. So it'll probably come back with 0 or not available. But like with that computer fix company, they had about 3,000 people to target to. Now, if it says audience is too small or audience is not applicable or whatever it may be, go create an ad and go make your budget like $10,000. Obviously, don't hit start. But when you do that, it'll basically give you a rough estimate on how many people it can actually reach out to, and that will give you the estimated audience size. So even though this doesn't tell you the audience size, that's how you can kind of get audience size in another way. But yeah, so now that computer repair shop's entire audience is now uploaded into which would be their Facebook or business account. And now we can remarket to them. We can create lookalike audiences, and then we can just try to get them back as residual customers, or clients to come back and stuff like that. But yeah, that's how you essentially take Intuit, QuickBooks, or any kind of POS system list, put it into Facebook, and have it re-uploaded. All right, hope that helped anybody, and see you guys next time.